Many thanks to Close Vanilla Servers, Husk RP, Fatal Attraction Squad, CF Tools Cloud, Sovereign RP Server, the Struggle Community, the Karma Crew Servers, Friendly DayZ Podcast, DayZ Servers, and DayZ Servers hosts for making this video possible. The very first Road to Badlands update is releasing next week, with the devs spilling the beans on stream and in the latest dev blog, so I'm going to be revealing what many have missed, why the SCR will be one of the best weapons in the game, and share my deranged theories on why Morse code is going to be very important in Badlands. Badlands is going to be releasing with a huge amount of new assets, and we get to play with some of them earlier than expected with the new FN SCR-H battle rifle here. For anybody still debating which weapon this is, the devs have confirmed it with the exact name it's going to have in game, the SCR-17, based on the SCR Mark 17, which in DayZ is very likely going to be compatible with 7.62x54 rounds. This weapon will have 21 round max capacity and fires in semi and full auto, so the most comparable weapon to this one here, in DayZ at least, is my absolute favourite weapon, the LAR, but because it fires 5.4 rounds it will do more shock damage, so it's going to be most likely better. Similar to the LAR, it will allow NATO optics and a buttstock attachment, but unlike the LAR, will come in tan or black, as speculated from the black buttstock that we saw on stream. One of its possible optics is a new EO Tech holographic optic, likely requiring a battery to switch on this lovely reticle here, and probably coming in black or tan like the SCR, or at least I would hope so, because this optic can attach to all NATO weapons in the game and will be a favourite for weapons like the M4, the SG5, the AUG-AX and the R12 shotgun, which are all black, supporting the theory that this could come with a black variant. Two colour variants are confirmed for the new T65 helmet though, one in green obviously, and the other, which we didn't see, is probably going to be tan to suit Nastara. This helmet is said to provide solid protection against projectiles, so it's likely going to be just as good as the assault and tactical helmet. Maybe it's going to be better, we don't know yet, with the earphones here not muffling our hearing ability as demonstrated on stream, and this helmet not allowing us to wear face coverings when you've got it equipped, like the Shamag for example. We've also got a desert variant of the plate carrier vest and pouches with likely a holster too, and even though the colour is similar to the base plate carrier, it was found at the same convoy, which means both of these are going to exist in the game. Desert camo is a theme for other gear too, such as the combat backpack here, and I'm guessing many more military items will be desert camo or tan variants too, much like how Frostline introduced a buttload of winter variants when it released. More evidence of this is with the new desert camo hat, which is seen on stream coming in woodland too, so the desert variant and the woodland variant, and we also have a desert coloured headscarf here, and it's going to work like the Shamag I assume. You've got one on the head over here and one on the face here. And finally for part 1 we have the Knuckle Duster, which is going to be created in real life in collaboration with the Man at Arms YouTube channel. So apart from the Knuckle Duster, all the new gear here is military related and is said to spawn at convoys only on Chernoris and Livonia for now, with convoy vehicles also being updated as you've probably noticed throughout this video. Sakau is going to get these new items too, but it's going to spawn most likely at helis or just military boats instead, and it is said that some of these items won't be accessible on certain maps. Now because convoys were updated in this first Road to Badlands patch, they strongly suggest that Nastara is going to have the convoy dynamic event, but when Badlands is fully released, a lot of the items that you see in this video will only be available on Nastara, so get them while you can. This recent stream included a lot of new Badlands info, and a new dev blog here just released, and it's showing the SCR-17 in all of its glory, also confirming that the MP18 SMG has a snail drum mag which will hold around 32 9mm rounds. Another weapon that many have seemed to have missed is the return of the Lee Enfield as seen on the rooftop here. As you can see, that looks exactly like a Lee Enfield, but I'm not 100% sure on this. I'm not a weapons expert, so let me know if you do believe it's a different weapon. We might be able to get these weapons in the new Bazaar building, which is a huge modular structure seen here with many different shops inside, with these shops spawning loot based on which type of shop it is. This is completely new for DayZ loot, so for example, this tourist shop may spawn compasses and maps, the workshop may spawn tools, and this weapon shop, I'm not sure what's going to spawn there, but I'm sure it's different to the others. The SCR-17 probably won't spawn here though, and it won't spawn inside the bunker of Nastara either, because there is no bunker on Nastara as confirmed by the devs on this stream, not like Livonia and Sakal at least. Instead there's going to be some kind of mission, with the wording here implying that there's going to be multiple missions, but saying that this isn't some lengthy mission. It's probably going to be quite basic. One of those missions could be related to the Morse code piece of paper that they accidentally found the other day, with one of the devs saying that you better learn Morse code. That's all the information we got. We saw both sides of this piece of paper. They're exactly the same. There's no secret code here. Other than that, we have no idea what this Morse code could be used for, but if I had to guess, Morse code will be transmitted to us using radios or flashing lights, and then when translated, spells out a keypad code needed to enter a high-tier loot area of some kind. However, because we've got letters and punctuation on this sheet, the Morse code we receive could be translated into full-blown sentences if we receive full-blown sentences, potentially meaning that this Morse code mission is not loot related, it's lore related instead, as we've never seen this logo or heard of this company called Ion in the bottom right corner here. Interestingly though, the slogan of Ion Inc. is keeping an eye on your security, so I'm leaning more toward, like I said, opening some sort of security door using a keypad, and with code locks on the way, they already have the keypad input mechanism in the game. These locked security doors may hide the best loot on the map, and because they basically said on this stream that SCR was a bit of a loot progression failure, I'm expecting several locked structures around the map that can be unlocked in a variety of ways, creating a lot more than the one loot route that we have on SCR. Finally, for this blog, we've been given the names of the two major rivers that run through Nastara, the Safid and the Sayar, with both of these being completely dry, so we'll have to find alternative ways to get water, but I'm still expecting very rare sightings of lakes and ponds to fish at, and also to cool ourselves down. Road to Badlands Part 1 will release on July 1st and will be coming with many fixes for 1.29, so hopefully we're going to get some good fixes there, including a fix that if you have no bandages and you're bleeding, your guardian angel will spawn some in front of you, as you can see here. We saw this on stream, it's now confirmed, but I don't believe this first update will include the MP18 or the Enfield, so we'll probably get these later in the year, maybe in Part 2, with Badlands still scheduled for the release towards the end of 2026. There are no delays. As for this video, it was delayed when it comes to the stream summary. I do apologize for that, but the devs, they talked me into going to Prague and having my ass pounded by riding on the back of this V3S, and when we naturally lagged into this tree, a mysterious symbol started to grow on it. My theory is that this relates to the number of hours we were allowed to play Badlands while we were there. We got 2 hours to play Badlands, which gave us a huge amount of details for Nastara, which I'm going to share soon, but I need a few days to put that together. For now, let me know your take on all this new info in this stream and on the blog. Thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a good day.